Hey guys, another brew day adventure. I promised it to you guys, so here we go. We're doing a Cooper's kit. We're doing the Cooper's Dark Ale today, and it comes with basically the brew enhancer and the little packet of yeast over there. I'm going to add about 11.45 ounces of sugar to the brew to boost up the alcohol, because obviously you can always use a little more of the boost, because obviously to brew this, if you guys done beer kits before, this is probably going to be about 4.5%, 5-ish maybe, by cutting it down to only 5 gallons. Obviously, less water, more ABV. But I'm going to just add a little over a cup of sugar. I don't want to add too much because I just don't know if it's going to mess with the flavor profile, obviously. So I want to just do it this way, give it a little bit more of a kick. Maybe it'll be 5.5. I could do a grab reading and see, but like I still haven't re-got a new hydrometer. So we'll just do it, do it the way we feel, right? Because obviously when I just did the beer review for the Innsmouth, so before I get off task, that's some super hot water. I don't know if you can see the steam coming up there, but we're getting the can loosened up. Over here we got the water on the go. I have exactly 2 gallons of water, and I also have about a gallon in a pitcher in the fridge to cool off, and because obviously with my fermenter, see, this is the original Cooper's fermenter, you can put everything in here and mix it all up and you're good to go in a half hour, right? But obviously the fermenter that I use is these, so there's no way I can dump that water into there without siphoning it. And and then to cool it down, I'm gonna have to add the top up water, which will be my sink water, filtered. And yeah, but that's where we're at. Easy brew day, I'll probably be done in like an hour or so, if not less. Basically, you were just waiting for the water to come up to temp. Yeah, and I don't, I'm gonna bring it up to the boil probably, and just start adding the sugar in and the brew enhancer in. Mix it all up, then get it in. Well, then I'll probably add that. I'll probably add everything to the pot, kill the heat, add everything to the pot, mix it all up good in here, get it into the fermenter, and then top up with some the cold water from the fridge, which is only a gallon, and then the rest will be from whatever's coming out of the tap. So yeah, like I said, easy brew day. It's not even like everybody always says, it's not even worth filming. But I figured it's something for the channel, so we'll just shoot this, and yeah, bring you back when you start mixing this stuff together. Oh, one more thing. What I was talking about before about the taste test with the Innsmouth Porter was that I could feel the ABV. I mean, it's like probably 6%, because after one of those, you're starting to feel smooth. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I mean, you don't always have to do, if you do a brew consistently. Too early in the morning. Well, for me anyway, I was up till 4 a.m. If you do it consistently, and then you drink one, you don't need to. Hey, if you have 2, and and you're feeling good, it's a high ABV. Especially for the captain. So all right, like I said, we're waiting for water to come up to the boil, and then we're gonna add the sugars and the fermentables. Mix and blend, babe. Mix and blend. Woo! As you can see, we finally reached the blissful rolling boil. Because this sugar is not sanitized, and neither is my whatchamacallit. That thing is not sanitized, so just gonna get that sugar in here and bring this, mix it around a little bit, bring this back up to get it dissolved, and bring it back up to the boil. Whew, it's hot. Let it boil for like, I don't know, a minute, I guess. Let that sugar sanitize and incorporate in. I can't see it swirling down at the bottom. It looks like it is a little bit. It's so hard how sugar doesn't. Takes a little bit to dissolve. Regular table sugar, I guess. Cane sugar. So like I said, I'm gonna bring this back up to the boil. I'm not gonna bore you in waiting. And let me put the lid on. Maybe that'll help. Bring that back up, like I said, and then I'm gonna kill the heat and get that in, because that doesn't need to be boiled. All right, we're back. I put the dry malt in, and now I'm adding the can. Ooh, let's get that all in there. Wow, dark. Just try to get that lid in there. Get all this extract out, and that's pretty much it. You've seen this. How many times you guys seen this? So yeah, just try and get this all in there. And you see the steam is still coming up, so this is really hot. I'm trying to just use the wort itself to rinse out the can. But that is the trick. You get these kits, you know, these cans, you really gotta soak them in some hot water to loosen them up. You know, kind of like honey. You know, gets, when it's cold, doesn't want to get out of the jar, so. Oh man, it smells good, nice and sweet. Alright, so I'm not going to bore you with any more of this, so I'm going to cut here, and then what I'm going to do is, like I said, I'm going to transfer this to the fermenter. As always, right? Since I got it in the big pot, I decided to take a temperature reading. This thing is sitting at 140. Way too hot to stick into a plastic fermenter. Wasn't even going to do this, but since since it's not this fermenter where you just mix everything in, and anyway, like I said, it's way too hot. So I'm going to sanitize this, as you can see, my wort chiller. I'm going to cold crash this down to about 880, like I always do, and then top up with that cold water. So hey, be back in a little bit. And away she goes into the fermenter. I got it down to about 80. I don't know what we're sitting at over here. It's hard for me to see. 22. All right, just getting away from me, starting to gurgle. I'm gonna lean the pot. All right, be back. All right, we are back. Pot is empty. Hugo, you got a lot of cleaning up to do for just such a short brew day. Anyway, the yeast is in. That's the Cooper's yeast. We're sitting at 20 degrees Celsius, 68. So, yeah, I'm happy. Looks nice. Nice and dark. So,
Don't touch it.
Yeah, don't touch it. Don't touch the captain's brew. You give it the magic touch. That's it. Give it the magic touch. So,
Don't touch it.
yeah, I know. So yeah, good brew day. I'd like to introduce you to Chewbacca, the red-nosed Chewbacca, Wookiee. My son did that. I thought that was funny. So, hey, another brew day in the books. Come back in 2 weeks. We'll see how this goes. I'm hoping it takes off right away. Obviously, because this is the Cooper's yeast, and there's no expiration dates, or, well, they kind of do. The yeast on the back says, I threw it out already. It says yada yada yada, and a bunch of string of numbers, but then it says 20 after it. And I have an older pack of yeast that I just have in there for making, apple shine or whatever, fermented apple juice. When I get a hanker into it, I just add the Cooper's yeast to it. when I have extra. And that one says 19, so I think they are dating them now. So this one, even though the kit said best before next year, the yeast that they gave me underneath the lid was expired. I mean, we're in 2021. So we'll see how this goes. Hey. So check back in 2 weeks. And remember, what me and the first mate always say, let's set sail.